Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I got a new request from one of my new subscribers that they want to learn this new language called Python. And I thought, hey, why not teach you? I don't know that language either, and I only dive in my feet with a couple times because it's such a very fast language. And I always, like in school, they teach us a very original OG language, which is C++. And C++ is a very object oriented language. So when that language, it gets very long, and it has many restrictions. It's very strict, that language. So first, let me go ahead and talk. What is a programming language? A programming language is pretty much giving instructions to your computer. Without these instructions, your computer wouldn't do pretty much nothing. So simple tasks as moving the cursor. So behind it, somebody built this laptop, this software called Mac, right? Mac OG or whatever, and they built these functions. So if you think about computers, machines, they all run on something. But the thing about programming languages, and so many languages that are out there, my previous videos, I'm doing Swift. That's basically a new programming language from Apple, and they created that language to build apps. So that's a Swift. But there are many other programming languages. So let me start off with high level programming languages and low level programming languages. What are low level? Low level are closer to machine learning. So sometimes machines talk by numbers, by zeros and ones. So, but we're not robots. So we created these languages that are sort of like English wise, that can talk to the computer. So some characters like A, B, or C can get translated into zeros and ones by the computer just by recognizing that letter or words. So we created these higher level programming languages that's closer to human English. So now that we got that out of the way, to my subscriber, Python. Why would you choose Python, right? Because it's a very faster, and it came out actually in 1991 by Guido van Rossum. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but it's Guido van Rossum. And basically what he built is this programming language to be faster. And the good thing about this programming language is it can hold arguments, variables, dictionary types. I know you may be thinking hey, I don't know those terms, but it's real easy to any CS friends that know about programming a little bit. Is basically it holds, if you want the computer to say something, maybe print a name, maybe add something, maybe subtract or something. You're doing an argument, right? So variables is just let's say I want to print an apple. So I'm gonna click, hey, I want this letter A equal to variable. So that's kind of the sort of thing about programming. And also Python saves time. It's really fast. If I just wanted to say print the name, it'll print it. If I want to say, hey, add this, add that. So it's very fast, and very fast to pick up. Another thing that we're going to be working on today is I'm going to be teaching you on this software. It's free. You can just go to Google and call Replit. And one of the softwares that I like is you can actually code with your friends, or let's say you're doing a project and it has to do with coding. You can go ahead and get on this platform and start coding. So you don't even need a login or sign up. You can just go ahead and start. And today we're going to be, and it hosts a lot of languages. So as I told you, there are many languages out there. So this is the one for apps. This is the one for games. The very C++ original is have you ever been in a car and has Bluetooth and everything? Well, your car is running on a software written on C++. I know, it's very crazy the languages are out there. Create a REPL. So one of the things as a programmer is do not write program in light mode. Always go dark mode. I don't know why, but if you're coding at night or in the morning, just that whiteness, it bugs my eyes. Anyways, let's go back to whenever you see a .pi means that's a Python file. So let's go ahead and start with our first. Today I'm just going to teach you the basics, just getting your feet wet. But just wanted to say, if you have any other programming languages you're excited about, or just want to know about, or anything you want to know about CS, just go ahead and drop the comments and let me know. So let's go ahead and just say print. And with Python, you can use single quotes or double quotes. It's not a strict language, so you can just put single quotes. And let's just print out Audrey. Nicole. Okay, and then you can go ahead and run it. Uh-oh, I'm doing something wrong. So what I didn't do here is I didn't put the comma, I think. No, there's an indent. Oh, see, the one thing about Python, and then you're gonna code on here, you see this little indent? That's where it was messing me up. That's the only thing that is strict up. It's about its indents. So you want to be real clean with your code. So print. Now I can print Audrey. Negoi. And now we can go ahead and run it. And then go ahead and run it, you know? So basically what a print does is just print something. So you're telling the machine, hey, I want you to print this. And I know this is boring, but this is the basics that I want you to learn. I want you to first know the variables and how you can talk to the machine itself. So in this one, we just printed out Audrey. But there's also another method that we can use, which is called dynamic programming, which is more of, we can say input. You can say input, and see already it recognizes like this IDE, which is, if you look at my previous brief intro, what an IDE is basically a software where any programmer can write language. So it reads already prompt. So that already reads the library on there. And what you're gonna input, basically you're putting something handy later on when we get more to dynamic programming. So what is dynamic programming, right? So I can also say print. This is what I love about Python. You can say add, minus, anything. But in this case, let's just say hello plus name. So what is your name? My name is Jess. Hello, Jess. So see how I print out hello, Jess? And it printed out here Jess because I already had print name. But let's go ahead and do it like this. What is your name? Let's go and say names are hard. I don't know. Melon. Hello, Melon. So see, it's really easy, Python. But this is just like the basic course what I'm gonna teach you today. Later on, I'm gonna go ahead and review more of like how I can work with variables. But today, I just learned the basics. You have a variable, you're inputting something, and you're printing it out, and you can just add plus. So that's this language is very easy to learn, and I'm glad you chose this one. But if you have any more new languages, you have questions, hey, like what about this language, or what makes this one more proficient than another one, just go ahead and drop your comments below. And remember, go ahead and follow me with Replit, so that way you can go ahead and follow the code that I'm doing at the same time I'm doing the video. So that way you can get what I learned more about programming is if you do it at the same time and then intake it, you're gonna learn very good. Well, see you in another time.